people, welcome back to another video. And so I'm a little bit late, and I've got things sorted out now, guys, so thanks for joining and welcome to my another show of the transfer update. And I hope everyone around the world, hope everyone's everyone is keeping fine wherever you are, whether it's good morning, good afternoon, good night. I'm not going to know yet, but listen, guys, at the end of the day, I'm just back to another video. So I hope you're blessed. I hope you're ready for the weekend. I hope you're enjoying the January so far. And I hope everyone's happy. And I want to send a big shout out to Mark Joke. Right? Congratulations on him for being a dad. And big up to him. And I wish him every success of being a dad. Excuse me. And also Karen Jokey as well. Big up to Karen for being an auntie. So big up to you as well. And congratulations. So, guys, if you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and also get the comments coming through. And I'm going to fly through these comments straight away, which I think is only fair. I've got Ginger as well. Big up to you, Ginger, before I read your comment out as well. Also, please, if you want to, which could become a member, it'd be amazing if you do as only as 99p. And the more I get, the more I can improve my channel and do some competitions as well. So for a member, it's only 99p. And also donate if you wish to. So that is your choice. So yeah, on to the comments then. Ginger, 40 million for this guy is a steal. I'll comment to him in a minute. Even to Anthony, another 100 players linked. How times has changed? Absolutely. That's the agent's job at this moment in time. Even to Blakey, you knew this would happen. The clubs upping their prices when Newcastle's come calling. I'm not surprised, my guy. Even John Jesper on Sky interested in Todd Cantwell from Norwich. Yep, I heard that as well. I'll comment to him in a bit. I take Cantwell. He's a good young player. Shame we can't get continue. Yeah. So Friday's comments coming through. Definitely need another couple of bodies. Excuse me, another bodies for the double for off again. Excuse me, Blakey. Sorry about that, mate. And listen, even to Matty, hope you're okay. Simon Maguire, no thank you. I will not touch Maguire at all whatsoever. About 80 million pounds. Wow. Listen, I tell you what, I'd rather sell a dolphin. Yeah, let's be real. I mean, he sounds like Shakira, but hips don't lie. And listen, Harry Maguire's feet doesn't quick enough, done it. So, nah, shocking. Not for me. Rather keep Lascelles. Hi to you, my guy. Evening to you as well. Not sure if the Vlahovic deal will happen, but what a state if it did. I might comment on that in a second. It's going to surprise you guys. I'm surprised Trippier hasn't been announced yet. I am as well. Why the hang on the boot? But listen, it's what it is. You've got to be patient, sort of thing, yeah? Things can hold up. Could one or two things hold up? I think Atletico Madrid want a replacement before they announce that signing. So we'll do it all the time, sort of thing. So, Paul, thanks for watching, mate. Evening, everyone in the UK. That's from Foxy. I'm going to come on to Barbosa in a second as well. And even to Shiva, hope you're okay. Just popped up Newcastle interest in Caldwell. Well, I'm not going to say the rest of that. Chippers in announced tomorrow morning, apparently. Yeah, so it was a rumor has it. Chippers rep has travelled to Manchester. Wow. Let's hope that's not the case. 40 million for Carlos isn't good at all. Highly rated in my opinion. And of course, better than what we have got. 2 seconds, people. Just oh Christ, I forgot to send a link as well to someone wants to come on. I'll do that in a minute. Yeah, 40 million for Carlos is way overpriced. I love the Chelsea. It's not Chelsea, mate. It looks like a Chelsea top, but it's not. It's just a plain top. Thank you so much. Anyway, that's wide. So it's just yet. Looks like we're being linked to. I'm not sure he is, by the way. And come on, signing Cole was like signing another championship player. That's in Ginger. Man City signed Robinho in 2009 and Carlos Tevez 2010. Can we do something similar? You never know. I'm just going to go back to Billy as well. I have a lob on St. Anthony, and I've never heard of this guy, mate. I've never heard of him. And any French experts on here tell what he's like and let us know. That will be amazing. Common sign Carlos like another championship player. Man City sign, I read that. Foxy, drop that on the back of your shirt. No, it's not. It's not. It's not a Chelsea shirt, mate. not a Chelsea shirt. Have I got a Chelsea badge on there? No, I haven't. There you go. You're looking at the top counter from Norwich. I have my opinion on them in a minute. And up the. No, I'm not going to say that. Nowhere. Oh, see ya. So I've got to crack on to the Diego Carlos. And he has been linked for a few days. And he's a Sevilla player. And he's a centre back. He's 28 years old and he's 6'1". And according to La Liga experts, they think he's a decent defender. Now, Foxy's going to disagree on this one because he's got mistakes in this game. Now, I watched him a few times. I think, in my opinion, I think he's a decent player, and he's quick, and I think he's a rugged defender. They need someone who's going to be tough, tax no prisoners, in my opinion, and I think I could say he's a decent player. Yeah, Brazilian international. Yeah, obviously won about 6 or 7 caps for his national team, and like I said, we definitely after him. Now, we offered £25 million, right? But the thing is, Sevilla wants £40 million. Now, I don't know how many years he's got left on his contract. It remains to be seen. But we do need a defender, 100%. Is he any better than what we have? Of course he is. He is a decent defender, him. I take him all day long. I know he's come close on to 30, but listen, I think he's a decent, in my opinion, a decent defender. He's better than the ones we have at the club, 200%. Let's have it real. And I just think we could take a chance on him. So if you do agree with us, people, do hit the like button and subscribe if you need and tell us. I know Foxy is saying that he's not the defender we need. He did say yesterday that he does make some mistakes. And I do like him. And he's just a decent defender. And let me just see how many appearances he's made. He's joined the club for Nantes in 2019. So he's played in Spain for nearly 3 seasons. 79 appearances, 4 goals. And for the national team, 7 appearances and scored a solitary goal. So, yeah, he's not a mug. He's no mug for me. I think he's a decent player, like I said. And, yeah, he does make mistakes. But all top quality defenders does make mistakes at times, yeah? That is the thing. And he's not linked to anyone else. He's played clubs like Porto B team. He's played São Paulo back in his homeland. He didn't make an appearance anyway. But listen, played in Portugal, played in France, and he's played with this club in Sevilla. And guys, would you take this guy? Like I said, hit the like button. I'm going to find some comments as well, by the way. I'm going to hit the live comments as well. And just going back to, just going to fly this one. I read that one. And Foxy, only joking, pal. I know. I know you are. Maybe Newcastle might play in blue next season. Just never know. We played in blue before. Let's be honest. And I got Justin Buddy. Yay. So you're my guy. I've got my guy. He's a Guna fan as well, coming in a minute. And he lives in Bristol. So I'm going to big up to Alex in a minute. Being some top names in the mix today, Hawk Sunderland or True John. Listen, you just got to wait and see. We linked to over 100 players since we've had a takeover. So people just got to be relaxed. Please just got to be patient and just, it'll come. Yeah, it definitely come 100%. Got 41 people watching live. Do hit the like button. Subscribe, you new. And I've got as well, Alex as well. He's my Guna. What about Eddie Kedia for the Gunners? Might link up well with Willock. Listen, if it's going to be Nketiah, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. But if it is going to be him, he's been linked with us, by the way, according to, they're now not going to mention, not on my channel anyway, but I think he deserves a chance at Newcastle. I guess if Eddie believes in him, Eddie Howe that is, take him in. So we should wait and see. Would I take him? He wouldn't be my first choice, but middle choice, yeah, not my first choice. And then I got people chatting as well. So first of all, Diego Carlos from Sevilla. Take him all day long. I think he's a decent defender. He's better than what we got. What's your take on Titi, John? Rumours of him coming in on loan from Barcelona. Anthony, I wouldn't take him. He's injury prone, mate. He's injury prone 100%. And we do not want to take on injured players. It hasn't played hardly for a few years. Not for me. He's decent when he's fit, but not for. He's decent for Leon, by the way. And I got Jake, even lads, good defender and Spain will always have mistakes in them, but you guarantee good bar players, just the type you want from an attacking style of player. Listen, he can bring the ball out from the back. He's brilliant at that, yeah, and he gets away with it at times. But listen, they all make mistakes, and he's just not a bad defender at all. But don't forget, he is a Europa Cup winner, so he's no mug. They're second in the La Liga at the minute. Again, he's no mug. Yeah, he's decent. That's my opinion. I just go fly as well. Everyone says fair point. I just got to go with Mr. Football News. Sign Cordy, Dean Henderson, Van Beek, Vlahovic. That's not going to happen for Ronaldo, Lingard, and Digne. The latter, Digne, I wouldn't touch him now because of his attitude. I wouldn't have him at all in my club at all whatsoever. He's very picky, right? If he also go to Chelsea, he will not be a first teamer. Yeah, he's only covering for Jingwell. I must have been in a corner and Canada wasn't average as an Abu. I commented in a bit top 10 next season. If we stay up, that is, mate, if we stay up. I got my guy Ryan in Canada. We all know Sevilla love the Europa League, so Carlos want to give that up and come to us. Well, if he wants a challenge, then who knows? But he probably might think Newcastle's not the place for him at this time. But we need to get our skates on. Canada squad player at best, got to be aiming higher than that. That's some Blakey. Diego Carlos contract expires in 2024. I take Carlos new up onto all that. And Spencer, do hit the like button. Do become a member for 99p a month. And if you do join us, then you'll be entered into a draw. Wouldn't say no to Cantwell as he's young, but couldn't see him coming here and making an impact straight away. We need someone's going to come in here and make an impact straight away. Cantwell, I think, is decent. But wouldn't Norwich City allow him to go to a relegation rival? I don't think so. I really don't. I love that 1993-94 where A6 shirts in blue. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. They should bring that back in that. I haven't heard anything but man recently. That's gone quiet because they're asking for a shocking amount of money. £60 million. Yeah? But we should make the final offer about 40 million. That is it. Yeah? If that gets rejected, we move on. AC Milan hasn't given up, by the way. I'm worth more than 40 million cars. I'm worth more than 100 million pounds for doing this. So, and then they got San Casemiro. I don't think Madrid let him go, mate. I really don't. Not a chance. Happy New Year. Hope you keep me well, as in Alex. Thank you, Alex, mate. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, your team's going fantastic at the minute. I mean, okay, you lost to Man City, but Arteta in, I say. All the Brazilians want to come play with Big Joe. They think he's a big star. Wow. You know what it is? You may just get a Brazilian lasses and Brazilian sausages along the way. From Blind Butchers. There you go. And yeah, I mean, like I said as well with Diego Carlos, like I said before, I think he's a decent lad. And 40 million quid for a guy who's going to be 29 pretty soon. 29 in March he'll be. And for me personally, I'll probably go with Botman, I think. Just go for someone young if you can get it. But if it's going to be Carlos, I'll take him. Nketiah has one good game against the Mackhams, and he's linked with us. There you go, Alex. You listen to that. Cantwell would have been average sign under Ashley. Yeah, I agree there. Willock or Cantwell? I'll let the viewers have this here. Titi is made of glass. I wouldn't high wages. He's on so like $500,000 a week. This guy, unbelievable. Neither this is Nixon, the fastest scout going over. I'll read that again. Neither this is Nixon's the spastic scout going over all targets. Sack him now. Okay, cool. Newcastle and Atlanta has to offer the chance to sign Marseille's Dragon Bamba Dieng. Marseille's asking price for to be around 15 million euros for a player whose contract expires in 2024. I've never seen this guy play. I've never seen him play. So French people, French viewers, people who love French football, what do you think of this guy? And I never heard of him, let alone seen him, mate. Honestly, I don't. And we shouldn't make the top 10 in championship. Don't mention that, mate. Don't mention that. And going back to just gonna get us rid of this one because that's a spam. I just double check it. One more go. Why people are doing this, I just don't know. Crazy, man. And oh, and by the way, I'll be back on the Devils United channel tomorrow with Macy. But that's around 6 o'clock. So I should let you guys know. Do spam up, not spam, do follow her, subscribe to her channel. She's amazing. I just love her so much. She is amazing. Hi, John. Love the positivity. Keep up the great work. That's from Will. Thanks so much indeed, mate. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Casemiro is probably Brazil's best midfielder. I have to agree. Villa continues 200 clubs chasing him. Who would get him? Would it be Villa or Newcastle? Newcastle, you can cross them off the list. Yeah. Aston Villa cannot afford them, apparently. Liverpool are in the mix as well. But we are not going to get Villa Coutinho, Tom. We won't, mate. Try and get the top 10 next season, then top 6, 7, then top 4, then 2 or 3, then try to win the league. We'll probably league in about 6 or 7 year time if we get the right players. We should not pay 100 million to players like Grealish. Definitely not. The hold up on Twitter deal is Atletico Madrid's fault, according to Sky. I think they would have had a replacement before they want to announce the signing. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, Geordie. We are after the wrong Carlos. We should get Carlos greater than Genk. What does Trippy think seeing Calder's name pop up is not a good sign? Ginger, be positive, man. He's here. Villa continues making a move to Newcastle United. Lucas Dean, Gabba Barbosa moved to Newcastle. Alexander Bailey to Newcastle, and that's on the rear. Thank you so much for the comment, my guy. Listen, Lucas Dean is not going to come to Newcastle. He's made that clear. Made it so clear. Coutinho won't come to Newcastle. Excuse me. Barbosa, I'm not sure about him now. Look, he's a decent player, but also St. Petersburg wants him as well. Alexander Bailey, I take. Yeah, but only on loan. Only on loan. I think it's set in 2 minutes, guys. Thanks very much. And I hear Norwich will sell him this month. His contract expires in 2022. He's out of contract at the end of the season. I didn't know that. He'll be on the fee as well if they don't get rid. Let's just get Kintrip deal done. I'm getting worried now. It's been 2 years. Sean, it's going to happen, mate. It'll be absolutely fine. I've got, I've got bring back Mitchell. Nah. Bruno Guimaraes from Lyon's linked to us as well. He's a good midfielder. They're 13th at the minute in the French league, and they might need some money now. Lyon dust about for the money. They got a new stadium, and they need to pay that off as well, apparently. No point getting this French striker. He's going to AFCON. That's the thing. We don't really want to go for players going to African competitions, yeah, as moments. And hearing as well that Aubameyang's got COVID as well. So that's not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Tank Cantor is a player who I think will be decent around some great players. He's a former England under 23, so he clearly has the talent. I can't see Coutinho going to Newcastle. I don't, mate. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm going to come to Vlahovic now. He'll be the next target as well. And I'll tell you guys where I stand on it as well. Is the triple medical not done yet? It's done, mate. It's done 100%. John, we are United fans, not Man United. Yeah, well, it's what I used to nowadays. Surprised no one snapped up camera well before now. And I've got not normally to drag on this long, but should have been announced today at the latest. I have to agree. And I see him wanted to go to Villa to unite with Stevie G, but his wages are madness. Madness. £400,000 a week, apparently. Gee whiz. Unbelievable. Coutinho is that kind of player you should avoid. Yeah, I'll agree with you, and I wouldn't have him. Excuse me. Paperwork on let him just size hold up. That is the thing they need to fix up very, very quickly. It's already here. Man U before Ferguson came to a relegation zone and took him 6 years to win the league. Do you think it'd be similar? It's actually 7 years, by the way. I think it'd be long. It depends on the players you buy. And is Eddie Howe going to be the right fit in future years? Sort of, and I hope he is. And I want to come on to Vlahovic as well. I'm going to go on to Vlahovic from Fiorentina. he's been linked to us for a few weeks now. Yeah, he's been linked to numerous clubs: Arsenal, Man City, Man U, and us. Now, according to a Twitter page from Tancreda Palermi, he comes on Talk Sports sometimes. Excuse me, I do apologise. He said that Fiorentina are keen to sell for 70 million euros, 68 million pounds. And unfortunately, the player not that much about destination. In other words, he doesn't want to come to Newcastle. He wants to go to a club where he's going to play Champions League football. Yeah. And my opinion, right, I'm not an ITK, but I've got a sneaky feeling that he's going to go to Juventus in the summer because, well, to be honest with you, in January, if I put a bet on, I'm going to put my bet on that Vlahovic going to go to Juventus. And I think he loves Italy life. And if he does make that move, I just think it's going to be a good move for the kid. So definitely rule it out for Newcastle. That ain't going to happen anytime soon. Digne is hopefully on his way to Leicester. John must love this pink Lucas said. I do, Ashley. And zero that is. And if Coutinho wants some Premier League football, you have to join Newcastle, and that's from an unbiased view, as I can see Philip be able to afford him. That's a fair shout. That's a fair shout. If he wants to play football, he wants to play for the World Cup for Brazil, he needs games. Otherwise, he'd be no use. John, worried to say names in case of dodgy, mate. Don't worry. Carlos Cuesta. Yeah, his real name. Yeah, I've done that, mate. I never heard of him, Foxy, but you're right. I mean, I heard Ashley's a decent player. A decent player. I'd take 6 years any year, any day. Ready 40 to get rid of Ashley. And Newcastle boss Eddie Howe wants to sign Sven Botman, Lucas Dean, and one of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang or Julian Alvarez. The latter I take all day long. This guy is special. He can play anywhere up front. He's got both feet, takes on players. It's layoff players, fantastic. And if it's going to be Julian Alvarez, I think that'd be brilliant. His agent is talking to different clubs around Europe, and they're going to find the best club for him. I think it'd be decent. He's from River Plate, by the way. If you get 10% players who are linked, then we'd be challenging top 4 within 3 years. I tell you what, I take top 4 all day long. Top 4. Trippers reps in Manchester by all accounts. This is why essentially, yeah. Why are you in Manchester? What's got to do with our transfer, man? So, yeah, he's on about 250 a week. Belt at the right price, no thank you. Abs, what about the league? And bring back Uza Perez, according to a positive on certain Leicester, and looking for a move. He'll not be coming back to us, mate. For me, he had his time at Newcastle. Let's be real. Newcastle not interested in Coutinho. He's going to Villa. The boss pays some of his wages. He's 30. Now he's had 2 bad knee injuries since he's left Liverpool. I feel sorry for the lad. Would you take not going to that? Listen, I'm not going to be on long, but make sure you help us out. Request quite a bit, in my opinion. And if the medical's done, there's nothing to worry about. I just hope Trippier's not starting when we play. Yes. I knew you'd say that, mate. I knew you'd say that. Listen, back to Vlahovic. Yeah, for me, that's a no-go. That's definitely not a no-go because he's going to stay in Italy. And I've got Stephanie as well. Big up to you, Stephanie. Hope you're okay. Anyone think why has Trippier announced it's not done? According to reports, Stephanie, there's problems with the paperwork at Atletico Madrid's end. That's what I'm getting. That's what people are telling us. And we just got to be patient and let's hope we get there. Hey, John, hope you are good. I'm good, Charles, as always. I got Jim say, wow, we're buying a player with no assists, no goals this season. So much for buying to keep us up. Yeah, done this research and it's not what we want in the moment. So it's going to come in now. Hey to you, Jules. Would you take... Nah, I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read that, mate. And I don't think Annie would be impressed with that sort of thing. So, anyway, come pick the league if Guardiola and Klopp are gone for 6 years, then maybe. But until then, it's going to be a long, long time. Surely owners want a big name this month. Everyone's saying... Everyone is right, Inga. Top signing from Trippier. Right, Ranger. Not gonna say that. And Man U, it's got second place on Ferguson, first full season, but then 11th, 13th following season, and they stuck by him. Sky have Caldwell. Cool. I'd take Perez or Calde all day long. Out of the two, I would. But Italian football's going hill. There's no money in Italian football. That's from Sean. But it's still a cracking competition. The both Milan clubs are battling up for top billing. Taking too long. We need a lot of signings now. It's going to be a test for the new owners, by the way. Right? They say they give us good things. I'll believe in 110%, even to everyone as well. Even Joe Linton's not very happy as well. I've got would you take Ronaldo in PSG? Yes, I would. He's better than the ones we have got. That's from David. And I've got hit the like button, help Jones out. Cheers. Thanks so much, David. Love you, man. Share the love as well. Because of Corbyn, we're due to sign the paperwork tomorrow morning. So that's from Toon Army as well. So, like I say, just keep those comments coming through. My membership is open for as low as 99 pence. And not only that, you'll be entering the draw as well if I hit over 100. So please, please, please help us out. I've been on long enough now, and I've been nice to you guys, but 99p a month is not a lot of money. It only works out to be about a tenner a year. That's good going. That's the thing. So touch on Trippier, as well documented, guys. The paperwork from Atletico Madrid's ends being a problem. I'll get a mixed report saying it's going to sign up tomorrow morning when it's all been sorted out. So it is for what it is. So we just got to calm it down, and everyone's going to be happy. I'm just going to get some more comments as well. And biggest question, if I finally get this up, biggest question, will you be able to keep hold of superstars like Hendrick? Jimi Hendrix is a bigger star. Or the great late Jimi Hendrix. Is it Purple Hears? Yeah, Purple Hears. Oh, man. Listen, I think Jeff Hendricks, to be honest, he should be a rock star, really. He should be a rock star. But don't kill off Jeff Hendricks, yeah? Milan playing Rome and hardly anyone there. I mean, I would have watched that game and eat like, but it's 2-1 to Milan at this moment. Tammy Abrams on scoring, by the way. And he's having a fantastic season. And Ramsey, a lot of the deals could have been pre-agreed in December, then come 1st of Jan, just need medical. That's a good point. That's a very good point. But the players and the agent sort of thing, like, tapping at other clubs as well, other than Newcastle, everything's okay with trips. Newcastle just take a bit longer than usual. Understand file paperwork and formalities should be completed tomorrow morning with players unveiled by then. And I've got excellent. Matthew got Paul Swans. Well, double sign Ramsey and Trippier will be announced tomorrow. It's Spain. Remember, Mayara with the paperwork. Is Ramsey joining as well? I'll be shocked if he did, So I got what's the draw of pencils, pens, and crayons? And I missed one out as well. Thanks very much, Betty, for being a member, latest member of me. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate that. John's 12 months of the year, mate, not 10. The membership is around 12 quid, man. Bloody hell. My maths is not good, isn't it? It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Thank you, Paul, mate. He's a top boy. If you haven't followed to the Toon Views channel, please do so. You will not be disappointed. I love this guy. He's definitely my bro. And I tell you what, sort of thing, he is fantastic. He really is. Destined for the top. And he is destined for the top as well, my guy. Pete Greer speaking on Sky Sports this evening. Newcastle and deep discussions with 4 and 5 other quality players. Trippier is very excited with the plans. Wow. Watch this space, baby. Watch this space. And I got, thank you, Matthew. I do try. I will never accept Code or John. That's Mike Ashley, Steve Bruce signing. Yeah. Me personally, we could do better than that, man. We could do better than that. And if it's gonna, I'll back if it comes, but at the minute, I wouldn't. Got Jeff Hendrick and Ronan Keaton touring the village near you early 2023. Oh, God, please don't. Westlife. I bet you can't sing Save His Life. Tom, you got me excited, and then you deleted a comment. That's an Abby. Now I'm Ramsey in the squad, and he's... Count can stay where he is unless he's coming as a sub. John, you know Ramsey's in England, right? I'll be honest with you, mate. I didn't know that. I didn't know he's in England at all, mate. I'll be amazed if he is. But Apparently, he's turned down Burnley, and I'm not surprised. Really, I'm not surprised he's turned down Burnley because there's no way he's going to go there. But I'm sure he wants a Newcastle move. By the way, I'll just check on the latest. By the way, and just look at that second. Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen that, but for years, then it's good news. You need centre halves and strikers, John. I agree with you, Lee. You definitely need a defender and a striker, sort of in a left back as well, if needs to be. I've got 60 people watching. Do subscribe and do hit the like button as well. John, I'm buying a very powerful testicle for the latest football matches, yeah? Listen, Richard, I did block you by mistake. I do apologise, mate, but welcome back, by the way. Welcome back. And just 5 of his comments, so I don't really... It's clear mathematics is one of John's weakness. Tiller has said it's always a dream to play with the legends, and that is Jeff Hendrick. I mean, Junior do looks right in the Capitals, doesn't he? He really does. Jules, I saw that off what Ashley was just back. Oh, man. Man alive. It sounds it, doesn't it? It really sounds it, man. But we should be signing top quality players now. Let's be real. Because it's a madness if you're going to go back to players that's going to be bang average, you know what I mean? I don't want to see that again, you know what I mean? I want to see top quality players here. So, there you go. It's not like easy doing pre-arranged transfers. Everyone will do them. It's a massive risk. What happens if there's a big injury or something else that affects the value? Lots can happen in the short term. That's a fair shout, mate. That's a fair shout. Evening, John. Even to Doug. All be okay, mate. Everything's fine with you. Do join us at 9 o'clock on the Leicester Tie Die channel. And there's a quiz show if anyone's into quiz. And I'll be on there as well. Tom D to the comments, I'll be assuming it was Bull. £11.88, John. Thanks so much, Geordie. Thanks to Islanders there. Don't forget the huge Levin Clark Blackie. Life is a roller coaster. Just for that as well. Ben Kjurgen tweeted that Ramsey might sign. Just go up a second. So, that's a great use. Thanks very much, mate. Appreciate that. Listen, I used to live up in Newcastle. I know it's broad, but I'm trying to tone it. But cheers a lot, mate. He's training in England, John. Again, mixed reports saying that he's and training in England. That's amazing. That. Yeah, Juve manager sent him to England to adapt and train him to move. Yeah, okay, he's in England. And then he might be coming to us. Italian football is rubbish. Vlahovic coming to there's no doubt, Sean, that's not going to happen, mate. He'd be going, in my opinion, I think he'd be going off to Juve. I think he'd stay in Italy, play for Juventus. I really do think that. Once you get trips, the rest of the flock wouldn't pull past another top name like Ramsey or Coutinho joining. Coutinho could cross off the list. Ramsey is getting stronger and stronger. And which player do you think can sign in January and summer? For me personally, I think Diego Carlos might do it at the last day of the transfer window. We definitely need a centre back. He might fancy a chance in the Premier League. And we definitely need a left back. I would have said Lucas Digne, but he's not going to come now. And I can't remember his name. Nicolas, for the guy for Ajax sort of thing, plays left back sort of thing. But I'll find his name in a minute. I'll come back to you on that one. Up front, Vlahovic should have been number one pick, but unfortunately, he's not going to join Newcastle anytime soon. So, Tagliafico, that's his name. I think he's a decent left back. Him. I mean, listen, he's all left footed, and I think he's a decent player. I don't watch a lot of him, but he seems a decent player, by the way. So I definitely take him. But it costs an awful lot of money from Ajax, and they're tough sellers, by the way. Jack Wilshere has asked if he'd go to Newcastle. He said yes, wishful thinking. Thanks, no thanks. John Simple and rounding. And Egri sent Ramsey back to England to train. Can't believe that Serie A and Juve fans didn't know that. Mate, I've been working today all day. I've been doing it as well. Been doing overnight challenges with my friends to go out pool, sneaking into buildings is fun, like water parks, running from security handcuffs. Not so much life. It's a madness. Okay, cool. I'll be surprised if you get Vlahovic. If you do, through that assures the owners means business. I tell you, I'd love to see Vlahovic come to Newcastle, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. John doesn't need maths when he's got style. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. Next time, I'll get my maths right. Realistically, we need 2 strikers this month. We do really. John doesn't need maths. He's got the swagger. Yeah, man. I tell you, he's got swagger as well. Not my kind of music, but Travis Scott. He is absolutely decent. I tell you what, Arsenal fans love him, by the way. Travis Scott. Big up to him. Ruben Neves will be a great signing. Now we're talking. He is a proper midfielder at him. His long-range shots are brilliant, by the way, and I love this player. I tell you, I'll break the bank for this guy. I'll be happy to break the bank. I'll pay 50 million for this guy. He's brilliant. He is brilliant. The orders means business. Make no mistake about that. As an Abbey, it's Caldwell in case we go down. Bomb-proof. Oh my God. John doesn't need maths, but he does need a calculator. Listen, here's what it is. Pete Greer, speaking on Sky, Newcastle and beat discussion 4-5. That's been said. Anyone that says Tan football is rubbish has never watched it. Absolutely foxy. It's not the best, but far the worst. It's improved over the years. For me, I still think it's the best league in my opinion, sort of thing. Hard to sign players in Jan. However, you need a decent striker to come in. Wilson is out for 6 months. That's a long time. Could be out for the season, by the way. Thing is, even if Digne doesn't want to come, he might end up being his only option. If not, I'll bid for him. Listen, I still wouldn't take him now. He's turned us down. He's made it clear they don't want to come to Newcastle. We'll just leave him be. Tom said that Matt then deleted his comment for some reason. I'm just going to fire his comments as well. We're going to go to the next one as well. I mean, Tripper's already on his way. We know that. And yeah, let's talk about Lucas Digne, by the way. I mean, listen, he's been linked. Could be 22.5 million plus Sean Longstaff. Now, according to Fabrizio Romano, Digne made it clear he does not want to join Newcastle United. He'd rather go to a club in London. Chelsea's after him. West Ham's after him as well. And even Leicester as well. So he would have been ideal to play for Newcastle United. He would have fitted in really well. And playing 52,000 each and every week. But unfortunately, he's turned us down. And we're going to have to move on to other options as well. But it's still plenty of time. But we need to get the players in before Watford on Saturday, because it's not going to be easy on Saturday. I still think we'll do it, but we have got to start scoring goals, and that's been a problem this season. But he used to play for Roma, he used to play for Barca and PSG, and he's been with Everton now for 3.5 seasons. But he's having issues with Rafa Benitez. And when you have issues with Rafa, there's only one way it's going to end. And that means you are going out of the club. And Rafa doesn't mess about, by the way. So it's Everton career's finished. And it's a shame because he's a damn good player. But if he wants to play regular football, first team football, be with Newcastle. But he's turned us down and we got to move on. And I get a lot of people saying that his attitude isn't right, by the way. So we don't need that. So would you take Digne to the club? For me, it should have been a yes, but it's going to have to be a no, because I don't want attitudes at a club. I've been to school all day and I knew. That's from Ben. I really don't want to know that. Didn't Chelsea got inside to riot, then got a load of people killed? I've heard that. I don't know the fully ins and out, by the way. So, but it's so sad. All these people got killed. So sad. I just hope. Rest in peace for the lost ones, by the way. And it's so sad. Lee, do you listen to the Style Council? I used to. It's not my favourite, but if it's on there, I'll listen to it. It's all a wait and see. I'll just go five its comments quickly. Of course, I just go fly for it as well. Don't think Wilson's out for 6. He'd be out for about 2 or 3 months, by the way. got another scam, by the way. Get on the way. And Ginger, Tagliafico is who John wants in Newcastle. Yeah, that's the player. That's the player I need. I think he's improved a lot, by the way. He really is a decent left back. No, we are linked to Cantwell from Norwich, according to Sky. What do you think, mate? For me, I wouldn't have him. I definitely wouldn't have him. And that's no disrespect for the Todd, but at the end of the day, he's at a bottom club in a minute, number one. And secondly, he's got no assists, no goals this season. And let's be real, we need someone who's going to be better. If you're going to make the step up, right, with Rich Ornas, yeah, then we got to do better than Todd Cantwell. Let's be honest about it, guys, because we are a proper club now. We need to get top quality players going to come in and be ready. I mean, Todd Cantwell, for me, I just wouldn't have him, in my opinion. I mean, he might be happy as a backup, but we need someone to come in and do the job now. And talent football's low standards in Bundesliga. Okay. Sunderland fans can do one. They think you sign Holland that Order couldn't afford him. I'll tell you what. Come on, April's first, right? April's Fool's Day, and then they can bid a bit for Holland, Sunderland. Everton undervaluing Sean Longstaff, offering $1 million. So I can't see us getting Lucas Digne anytime soon. The thing is, right, he's out of contract at the end of the season, right? And Newcastle's going to offer him a new deal. He's going to sign a new deal? I'm not so sure, because does he want to be part of the new era at Newcastle United? He needs to think about that as well. The last game we played against Man U, I thought he was decent. Didn't I? That's the specialist play for quite a long time. So would you keep Sean Longstaff? Would you, or just give him to Everton? For me, I would just say give him to the end of the season, see what he does, if he does play. If Digne goes to Chelsea, he will be warming the bench for Chilwell when he's back. To agree with you then, mate. He will not be a starter. Marcos Alonso as well. He's a decent left back as well. I'll take him as well, because he's a good defender, but he's not getting a lot of credit, by the way. Is he world class? Probably not. But he's got a heart of a lion, and he's just a good player. And I'll give Gale 490 minutes on Saturday, see what he can do. Italian football is, I'm not going to say that, it was British Football League. Just watch a bit of Italian football, man. You might educate yourself, mate. Chipper Great, Comrade Depressing, that's an abs. Becca gets in guard this week. Don't wish it on him, mate. Don't wish it on him, mate. I'm surprised we haven't gone. I'm not going to read that, by the way. If it's Dominic Calvin-Lewin, I'd take that. But Calvin Phillips. Sorry, I missed with that. So I'm going to have to proofread for our comment sort of thing, guys. I do apologise. And yeah, I don't think Leeds to sell him, by the way, if I'm honest with you. And disagree with Ginger, minus Bayern are probably back the top Italian clubs versus the Bundesliga clubs. Yeah, totally agree. If you only watch British football, how do you know Italian football? Shit, that's very true. Very, very true. I've got another one here, so I'm going to get deleted. I don't know how to get in there. I really don't. I got. It's fine. Valentino Rossi. Wow. I got told off by Rafa once, so you can only imagine how he treats the players that are in his bad books. Absolutely. John, do you say Italy's the best? Newcastle is your first teammate. Newcastle's your first teammate. Yeah? It certainly is, my guy. On Cantwell, I'm a big fan. Eddie Howe gets a tune out of him. Falk was a poor manager. Norwich need a cash down Partnership Club. And Billy Gilmore, which I'll be happy to take, has been competition to him. That is the thing. Went from being linked to Genie to Colwell. That's a bit of a step down, man. That's a good point. But wow. The only player for Norwich I take is Max Aaron. 100% mate. I'd take him all day long. I think Cantwell, in case we go down, John, you take him. I don't know, man. I don't know. We need to improve as well. I saw something about Shah leaving this month. I've heard that as well, but I don't know it's been linked to him, but I just don't know. But if it's going to be him, we need two defenders then. That's why Jose Mourinho getting Arsenal youth player on loan from Roma. There's no money in Italian football. Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, there's not a lot of money slushing about. Like Inter Milan spent a lot of money, but Don't forget, saying that, Roma has spent £88 million in the summer. 88 million. That's Jose Mourinho spending, that is, by the way. Too true. If they do understand that Arsenal not being, and we don't want them, totally agree. We want players going to come in and play for the badge, play for the shirt, play for the heart, and the fans will remember you for the back of your name. Sean Longstaff is a better hockey player. Yeah, totally agree. Did nothing six. Something I need to try it again, Ginger. But we should be even higher than Cantwell. Kamara from Marseille would be my pick 100%. Excuse me, chemistry skills level. We only require players that want to play for Newcastle and to keep us in the Premier League. Totally agree. Italian football is definitely not shy. Absolutely. Like, so do hit the like button. Do become a member. And also, if you'd like to donate, then you can do. Just going to fly for their top players around the world. We're like, wow, Newcastle means business. They just signed Tom Cadwell. Not what I want. It's not what I want, mate. Italian football is BTEC. I've only got GCSEs. That's from Lee. Inter beat Gladbach. Lazio beat Dortmund. Inter beat Leverkusen. Facts are facts, exactly. Get Kamara from Marseille and see the Old Trafford pitch we water like with tears. Yeah, 100% with you, guys. 100% with you. And I've been there for 46 minutes, by the way, which is great. And I got Matthew again. We have been linked with about 150 players. Why does everyone think we are signing Cantwell all of a sudden? I think that's a step down for me, mate. It really is. Got that, mate. Foreign football, La Liga, Bundesliga, and the likes. True. I just love flying as well. That's good. That's a fair point, by the way, Foxy. You're right. Tabby costs £34 million. Hang on, Cole is left winger. So what does he replace? Who does he replace? No one. Exactly. You do know about Premier League is full of foreigners. That's true. And follow this one as well. And man, that's like Mike Dean. I tell you, Mike Dean should be sacked off. He should retire for the game. I mean, this referee, I don't know if you agree, guys. This referee is what, 55, 56 years old, right? And he's way out of touch with the game of the day. I mean, he's the worst official in my time, honestly. Poor. I don't have a problem with foreign players list. Can't get away with the league. That's the league. 6 reasons why Premier isn't the best yet. The mark 6. I can't get away. Just have a bigger to you now. Who we okay, mate? Just tune in. A up tools. And then I got just after 5 years. Still think we should be absolutely pursuing Botman. 100%, mate. 100%. We got the money now. We got the backing. Carlos. That's Diego Carlos. Because Sky Sports has announced we want Caldwell. No, thank you very much indeed. I like us to get the striker from Benfica, Nunes. That's not going to happen anytime soon, mate. They will not sell him until the summer, at least. And I will not be surprised if Atletico Madrid get him, by the way. Seems to say that every day now, Jules. Todd Cantwell looks like it's going to be going ahead. Wow. Kane, Mount, Foden, Grealish are so on foreign. So the Premier League isn't full of foreigners. Maybe they want to sell headbands in the Middle East. That's from Abbey. Botman over Diego Carlos, by the way. Out of the two world, but they're both decent players, by the way. But Botman's just a younger version. We'd love to see us get both. Why not? One's a rugged defender, one can bring the ball out from the back. Yeah, and that's how it is. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. Like, we're definitely going to get a defender, maybe 2 defenders coming in. We're definitely going to get a striker as well. And we could do the left back too. So let's go on to Eddie Nketiah, right? I mean, he's definitely been linked to Newcastle. I mean, this is the guy that's got a hat-trick against Sunderland. He had a loan at Leeds United last couple of seasons ago. It wasn't a success story, by the way, at Leeds. And let's be real, he's a young talent. But would I take him to Newcastle? For me, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure because we need someone's going to come in and hit the ground running. Someone's going to get us to goals and someone's going to keep us up. I'm not sure Eddie Nketiah is that guy. I really don't because, like I said, is he ready for the Premier League? And I can understand why Mikel Arteta don't think he is. He wants to keep him. He wants to sign a new deal, but he's out of contract. He has to sign a new one, and he wants to wait at the end of the season. But again, you're buying a reserve striker sort of thing. He's going to come in and try to do bits. But me personally, I want to get a striker that's going to be ready, absolutely ready. I even take Barbosa if needs to be. Do you know what I mean? I'd take him. But we've got to see what happens. And you might open the newspaper in the morning and say we've got the striker sort of thing, and they're going to make us proud. Simple as that. And I'll just go through Matt Smith's I John, my guy. 33rd birthday tomorrow. I think Vlahovic will be a great sign Newcastle, and we can't afford his wages. How much Thornton wants for him? We can afford him, but he's not going to come to us, mate. I reckon he'll probably stay in Italy and play for Juventus in the summer. That's my guess. That is my guess. I would love to have him here, though, Mark. But happy birthday to you, by the way, for tomorrow. And many happy returns, mate. Lee, are you sure you have GCSEs? I'm doubting that. You're going to the Toon review tools. He'll be on later, I guess. What happened to Danny Rose at Watford? Did you do something bad? I heard he's going to be away. I heard he's definitely going to be leaving Watford in the summer. That is what I'm hearing. But Danny Rose, I mean, I think he's done. I think he's absolutely done. And I don't know what's going on here. Sorry, people. Sorry, people. And so he'll not be playing for Watford ever again, people. I guarantee Nketiah didn't score that hat-trick. He would never would able to link with us. That is the true. That's the true thing. But I like Eddie. He's a young talent, but I just wouldn't take him. Super Mac wants to strike him from Blackburn. Well, if he says he wants to strike from Blackburn, then I think he'd be brilliant for us, by the way, as a backup as well. Barbosa with a loan to buy is a good shout. I'll tell you about Barbosa, why I'm unsure about him. Because he played in Europe before with Inter and Benfica, and he was a disaster. Yeah, scored one goal between those two clubs. He only made 9 appearances in Inter, not very many from Benfica as well, and he only scored one for them. And then he went back to Brazil to rediscover some goal scoring touch, and he's been doing bits. He scored 20-yard goals for Santos, and he scored around 40-plus goals for Flamengo. And he's a damn good player back in his homeland. But coming to the Premier League is going to be different. Would he change his ways? It could be. But Tim Vickery said on TalkSport yesterday that his attitude is so wrong. He throws a strop when he gets substituted. He's very left-footed, right? And Davy Moyes wanted him as well, and they backed away from him because of his attitude. So I don't think Davy Moyes is going to touch him with a barge pole, people. I really don't. But if Eddie Washington played for Flamengo against Liverpool in the FIFA World Cup Champions game, Van Dijk had in his back pocket. That is the thing. Yes, he scores, but can he do it against the elite of defenders in the Premier League? That's another thing that's got to be looked at. And I think alone will be the best option. That's a good point, Anthony. That's a good point there. Can't think of many championship strikers that have made it to the Premier League. Some has, some haven't. And I've got Matthew. Can you afford Vlahovic? Well, the valuation is going to be dropping. It will not be 68 million in the summer. It'll probably drop to around about 40 million pounds. And I think Juve will find a way of getting this guy through the door. I mean, Morata's going to be on his way. So they'll probably get about 20 of them, maybe. I don't know. And then just go for another 20 and then put that money up. And Vlahovic will be a Juve player. So I would not be surprised if he came to Juventus. That is my guess. Juve are done in a financial mess. They're still rich, by the way, mate. They're so rich. But they'll find a way. I think we need to get someone that can hit the ground running straight away with a striker. Bamiyang's attitude sucks, but I really think taking a punt at least 6 months would be worth it. Probably miss about 3 games, if anything. and we see what happens on that. And Fiorentina have had a bid accepted by Christoph Piatek. Might mean something. Billy, I mean, according to Palermi's tweet today, right? Tancredo Palermi, right? He's pretty reliable, right? And he said that he will not come to Newcastle. He can pick a choice of clubs, yeah, but I still think he's staying at Juve. Could be wrong, but I've seen stranger happen things before. But I just can't see him coming to Newcastle at this moment in time. He wants to play in the Champions League, and that has been said as well, according to Italian media as well. Daniel went to Manchester's office and said, "Why isn't he playing when he's best in training?" Ranieri said, "Dilly don, more like dilly gone, mate." I am Carlos. Should be looking at players that would have leave AFCOM for this transfer window. Me personally, I mean, Aubameyang will be an exception, but I don't think you should sign the African players at all. They're going to miss about 4 games. Also, Barbosa would be a good backup strike to develop. I mean, he does need to develop. I mean, he's doing bits of Flamengo. And another thing is, right, if you're going to buy a Brazilian or an Argentinian, it's best to buy them at an early age so they can develop as well. If you buy them when they're back 27, 28, then that's going to be a bit of a problem as well. It could be a culture shock for some of these Argentinians, if you know what I mean. I could be wrong, but I'd rather get a young Brazilian coming through and do bits as well. Then it would to continue because Liverpool are a world-class team. Go back to Notch. What's that Leeds that low few season ago and wasn't up to much there, and that's from Cowell. And I've got 59 people watching live. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a couple more people being a member for 99p. We should shut the Premier League like Man City did after they take over and sign Lionel Messi. Mate, what are you drinking? I don't think it's coffee. You must put something else in it, by the way. Norwich won 20 million for Caldwell. We ain't signing them. They have an option for an extra year. I wouldn't go anywhere near them. Would you take Umtiti? He's a good player. I would take him. He is injury prone, mate. He's made of glass, mate. He really, really is. For me, I would. If it's going to be a loan deal, then a chance of loan deal, but I will not buy him on a permanent deal. There's no way. And also, he's on something like $500,000 a week or something like that. Crazy. Foxy, do you really think, though, for it's unproven even in Benfica? I'm sure Foxy answered that question, by the way. John Barbosa was 18 at the time, playing at a flat left winger at Inter. He wasn't even the central striker then at the time. That is the thing. But me, if it's going to be a Barbosa, I'll take him on loan and see what he does, but also send it to St. Petersburg off him as well. So he's going to join us or send it to St. Petersburg. Very interesting. But I think he also come to the Premier League and see what he does then. Maybe the Premier League suits him more. You know, he's 5'10". He looks physical. He's quick. Very left-footed though, by the way. His heading ability is not the greatest. He needs to work on his header, by the way. But Foxy, good point. I believe you, mate, because he's a South American expert, by the way. Newcastle has to be told Tom Cantwell would acquire a bid around 15 to 20 million pounds. Nah, sorry. Are you on any fans' channel tomorrow, John? I am indeed, mate. Excuse me, I'm on Macy's channel 6 o'clock, so please join us for that. The great Maisie, future Sky Sports presenter, by the way. I love her to bits, by the way. And she's a big, big United fan. So please join us for that, people. We're going to talk about transfer update on the Newcastle side. John, we could easily just outbid Juve for Vlahovic, but he doesn't want to come, mate. He does not want to come to Newcastle. He's made that point today. If I'm wrong, I have egg on my face. And because never played with Benfica, I fall out of the manager over agreement where to play him. But I never learned Barbosa's left playing on the left-hand side. Barbosa continue linking to Joe Linton. Now, that's speaking volumes, you know. The Juve were desperate for the so-called Super League. Yes, they were. Barca, Real Madrid as well, by the way, desperate for it as well. What's that thing coming up for? I don't know. Andy Cole, Kevin Phillips, Vardy, just off the top of my head, lower league strikers who has cracked in the Premier League. Totally agree. Billy, you're talking sense, mate. So maybe Shearer could persuade him. I don't think Shearer can speak Spanish, by the way. And I don't think Barbosa can speak English as well, but you never know. So I do see a tweet today. Newcastle offered 85 million for him today. Ginger, they offered the money, but according to Tancredo Palermi, right? If you look at his tweet, he said he doesn't fancy coming to Newcastle. Yeah. So you're gonna have to believe Vlahovic. If he doesn't want to come, he doesn't want to come. Yeah. But I'll be surprised. I tell you what, if Vlahovic comes to Newcastle United, I will donate £50 to the food bank if he comes to Newcastle. Guys, hear it first. If Vlahovic comes to Newcastle United, I would be quite happy donate £50 of your money into the food bank going up against Watford. Daddy ding, daddy gone. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. And if it's down to Danny Rose' fitness levels, I'm not surprised. I think it's harder to come from the championship today as a striker than it used to be, but I'm not an expert, so it might not be that harder. And then in desperate situation, but you have to take things with a grain of salt from the media. Good. That's fair enough, man. You're right. Do you think Willock will appear so much the rest of the season? Oh, you get some games, Carlos. You'll get some games. Newcastle fans have been hurt that many times. They just need this Kieran Trippier deal done, and then we can all believe again. That's sure, and that's a fair point, mate. Daniel was over at Newcastle. Yes, he was. The list of the championship players are full in the Premier. It's a long one now. I've got Ginger again. Ollie Watkins, Korean nabbed in as Ings came in, and he's the main man. It's very true. 61 people watching, down to 56. Please hit the like button. I should be getting at least 60 likes today. I would have got 100 likes personally, but I haven't got 100 people watching live. So we should look for a player like Stones, see if we would want to join links with Trippier. Isn't getting played. It's just whether he will want to, and if City want to let him go. Rosa, welcome to me chat, my guy. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Pep will let him go. Do subscribe to your channel, though. Some of the tweets that Trippier didn't clear his medicals and made me anxious. Listen, I'll get official from the club, mate. Danny Rose eating too many fish and chips. Probably up Sunderland. And but you do love Bianca, rest of them more. Where is she tonight? I don't know where she is tonight. Come on. Ginger's going to get angry for me for this, but I still think Bird and Diaz will be a great signing. That's from Carl. Looks like we're after a few players already. Paul, I'm not going to read your comment, mate. No way. This is what Paul's calling us, right? He's a great mate of mine, right? And I love him to bits, right? But guess what he called us? I'm a red getter. Short, man. I'll put in a penalty box in a minute. I'm going to book you in a minute. And Paul, in the house, people, if we want fat and hard in this team, then we should be looking in the South American market. Vaston Ryan, yeah. I mean, they got some fighters in there. Diego Carlos, my guy. Brilliant. They offer £70 million, but he's not going to come to Newcastle. And Vlahovic needs to try some stocky kick high signs once he does. And then, thanks, Ryan, mate. John, mate, until it comes out, Evans Matter wouldn't believe any Italian reporter. That's what you think. I think Willock is done. Willock, but the wrong Willock. You should have got the Willock in the championship, by the way, for Reading. I'm going to wrap this up, by the way, in a minute, guys. So please keep those comments coming through. Thanks very much indeed. Since takeover, we have linked to over 100 players. Wow. Wouldn't listen to any Italian reporters and, of course, Luke Edwards. So many streams has happened the past few days. Everyone's been busy posting content, mate. That's very true now. Everyone's saying different things. I mean, that's why I will not announce Kieran Trippier until it is done and completed. I might have to break it tomorrow on Macy's channel, by the way. You have more chances to share current retirement to play for us than you have a Vlahovic signing. Correct. Someone's talking sense there. Someone's talking sense. Thank you. It's meant the Toon has been linked to all these players from famine to feast. Daniel Rose has spotted in the Roger Chippy having a fish and chip thinking about his next month. I think he should retire, mate. Trippier played 5 days ago. He can't not pass it. We'll see. And we've got Bonhor and Jordan are complete bellends. The latest crack is lifting. I'll tell you what it is, man. I'd love to get one of these to on my channel, especially with Bonhor. And I just hope that he can explain himself. The Trippier is done and the paperwork is done. And the fishing tomorrow morning. And Everyone saying hi to people. Thanks, Jules, for that. John is a Red One Major asking rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. And you know what, guys? Take it to the Crown Court. I'll give evidence. I got thing is, I'm not liking it at the minute. Is we linked with players that are always injured. We need players to stay fit and get us out of this mess. John, that's very true, mate. Thank you very much for that comment, mate. How about a club partnership with a Racing Club Argentina or Grêmio or Brazil for players' development? That's a good shout, mate. That's a very good shout, mate. And do subscribe as well, mate. I've heard we have been linked with over 126 players. Wow. Dear. And yeah, most people found it's possible for us. Great show from Geordie. Thanks so much indeed. And I'm just going to get rid of this one. Sorry. There you go. And then this one here. Someone got relegated to Serie B. That's Grêmio. That's some great young players as well. Jomintin Campaz. Report the red supporter to the judge. Well, Paul is my judge. Paul is my judge, my guy. He's a brilliant judge. But I'll tell you what, though, I think Paul would be a brilliant judge, by the way. He'd be a brilliant judge in the courthouse, yeah? He won't take any prisoners at all whatsoever. It's as simple as that. So, like I said, I could tell what I got coming up, guys. I mean, tonight I'll be on the Leicester Till I Die channel at 9 o'clock for the quiz, so I can't wait for that. And then at 6 o'clock tomorrow, I'm at Macy United, or Devils United, by the way, with Macy. Then I'll go to the press conference reaction tomorrow as well, around about 8 till 9 o'clock. So please join us for that, for the Cambridge game. And then I don't know if the watch on's going to be on Saturday. I mean, I have to look at that sort of thing. I doubt it very much, but we should see. The only way to get Vlahovic to Newcastle, if you give him $1 million a week, and even then he might still say no. That's very true. I don't think he will. Ari, John, all the best for the second half of the season, mate. Thank you so much, Sam, mate, and to you as well, mate. Please do come on. If you've got any comments and let us know. If you want to come on my channel, mate, you're always welcome to, kid. And Botman and Carlos will be 2 excellent signings and a young build around then. That's from John. Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Lovely show, John, from Sean. Thanks, mate. I will become a member soon. Thanks. Sean, don't stress. Just click on anytime you want, mate. Anytime you want, mate. No stress at all whatsoever, man. It's just great to see you on my channel as well. Help me channel grow. You're a football ball, John. And Steve, big up to you, Steve. I'm over your here. Newcastle want Martial. I wouldn't have him, mate. I would not have him because he'll not be up for the relegation. Don't fight, mate. You know what I mean? I spoke to a couple of United fans, by the way, and they say exactly the same thing. He will not be up for a relegation dogfight. And that is a shame because he, on his day, and when he fixed up, he's a damn good player. But lately, he hasn't done it for me. He hasn't done it at all. So that is the thing. I just don't think I can take him. I think he'd be off to Sevilla anyway. Let's be honest about that one. And good man, John Kittle. Thanks, Del boy. Appreciate that, man. And I hope your team do fine. And how you doing? And I've got Paul sent everything on the way for life in prison for shites and giggles. He probably would, you know. He probably would. And if I keep saying how many people watching live, if I mention Lee Goddard, for example, he probably put us in prison for life. Marshall's going to turn us down. He has indeed. Would take Eddie Ketty at Arsenal? I said I probably wouldn't. Not yet. But maybe in a couple of years' time when he gets the goals, that I would take him. But if he did come to Newcastle, I would not. I'll repeat, not be against. I'll be backing him, by the way. They do want him, but I agree with you. But can't see it happening, mate. We need to win the game on Saturday, or we look stupid in front of the players. We are after in the transfer market. We need to fix up, win some games. What time is it? FA Cup Newcastle, 3 o'clock. Don't know what time is it over your end, mate, but it's definitely 3 o'clock in our country. We need grafters right now, not heroes. That's the thing. Oh, what a show. What a show to eat like. And that's 3 p.m. here. Don't know what time in South America. But still looking for the latest on Kieran Trippier, by the way. He's passed his Newcastle medical, but announces expected in due course. I mean, why is it taking so long for medical? I mean, it's 24 hours and then you announce it the day. I was going to do a special one as well. Get Nketiah will be a good sub, in my opinion. I think he'd be up for it. If he came to Newcastle, I think he'd be up for it. I really do, because It's a young striker with a point to prove. And excuse me, the goal hat-trick against Sunderland, I think he's decent goals there. And you've got to see what happens on that one. So 10 p.m. for you. Foxy, my advice to you, mate, stay in bed, mate. Stay in bed. And ours guys call Aubameyang, the Gamboniers, Michael Owen. That is from DJ Jury. Wow. What can I say, man? And Butterfield Smithy, please do subscribe to my channel, mate. And also, if that's your first time, and appreciate that if you do. And I'm so looking forward to going on Macy's channel tomorrow. I'll be beginning regular. People asking us and say we should have John and Macy's show on a Tuesday night. That will be absolutely lit if I can pull it off. Like, do you know what I mean? Just talk about the latest transfer windows and stuff like that. That would be fantastic. And pull up for that sort of thing. Maybe medical's taking longer for cool results, perhaps. It could well be. It could be anything now, lads. It could be anything here. So, Liz, I'm going to wrap up, by the way. And thanks again for joining us. And I've got to get prepared to go on Chris's channel. Let's try die 9 o'clock. So, like I said, please help us on that. And please subscribe to his wonderful channel. He's a big Leicester fan. And I tell you, his content's absolutely amazing. So, like I say, guys, hit the like button. Do subscribe. And also, please consider being a member as well. Amazing. Yeah, she's amazing, isn't she? And she's been saying some nice things about Newcastle fans, by the way. So keep those comments coming through. And our old Chelsea manager, Scolari, completely ruined them. They had Douglas Costa on loan as well from Juve. He wanted to miss the final league game of the season to stay up to go to a wedding. Really? Oh my God, I think that's shocking. Absolutely shocking, that, man. If that is the case, that is absolutely poor form there. Poor form. Mason John calls 90% of the show will be about United. Not all the time. Not all the time, because it's all going to be Newcastle people. She wants to know about Newcastle's transfer latest. So, and I've got Smithy UK link to channel. I've got to type in right away. I'll put on there Devils United. Devils United. I know I'm not a red. There you go, Devils United there. Join us for that at 6 o'clock. I've got to drum it up as well. I want you to come on my channel because I want her channel to be lit. I want to get more subscribers as well. And there you go. Devils United. No, I'm not a red, by the way. Ian John, top guy. Michael, thank you so much, mate. Love you, bro. Love you, bro. And listen, I'm going to wrap up there, guys. Okay. And I've got Jan as well. Now I'm happy Rannick went to United and not to Toon. Yeah, totally agree. Listen, guys, thanks for watching, by the way. And I've got to say as well, rest in peace to David Harrison as well. And the Chronicle done a good thing today, got us fierce on the front page of the Chronicle. So big up to the Evening Chronicle there, or the Chronicle. Have a good evening, everyone. Take care, Foxy as well. Guys, thanks for watching and have a good evening. And hopefully I shall see you on Chris's channel 9 o'clock. And until then, I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.